I gotta say this. I'm not a hater of Valentina, but like I said in the prediction video, the division has been stinking since she's been the champion. I just gotta call it what it is. The division, it seems like it don't move. It's not exciting. You see Valentina doing random stuff on like the UFC channel, and they might go somewhere and do an event or something. But you don't be knowing about Valentina fighting until her fight is the next fight on the card. And I'm sorry, but it just stinks up the division. The division seems stale. She's a great person, great personality, great fighter. But the marketing side, like how John Jones really sell the fights, and I ain't saying she got to talk a bunch of nonsense, but it's just bad, man. It's like, holy crap, do you have a champion? I forget about this division sometimes. And when I think about this division, I think about, ain't it Amanda Lemos in this division?
No, she's in the strawweight division.
See, I be getting confused. Who's the contenders in this division?
The flyweight division is Erin Blanchfield.
Oh, yeah. I want to see these people fight, man, because I'm sorry, bro, but I'm not saying I want Valentina to lose. I didn't want that to happen. I'm just saying I just wanted to see a good fight for once. And I don't think Valentina won the last fight.
And I hate to say this is probably a whole nother discussion, but I'm going to just be real. Women's MMA ain't really looking too good right now. And I'm going to tell you this. The reason why is because, first of all, name another female that's in the featherweight division. You can't name one. You can't name a female that's in the UFC's featherweight division other than the champion. The featherweight division ain't looking too good. The bantamweight division, you got girls like Raquel Pennington. You got Holly Holm is coming off losses. Her record is full of losses. It's like, bro, who's in the bantamweight division who can contend? Ketlin come off a loss. So the bantamweight division ain't looking too good. Juliana, she's probably the number one contender right now. And she coming off a loss.
A bad loss to the
So it's like, okay, now we go to the strawweight division. Wei Li, she gonna have the belt for a long time. Who gonna fight her? Rose? Nobody want to see that.
They're not pushing Rose no more.
Other than Amanda Lemos might help that division out. But then you get down to the flyweight division, and now it's like Valentina, she's staying up division. She don't talk a lot. And then
Alexa probably gonna lose the rematch. Because if we looking at what Amanda Nunes and Juliana Pena, I hate to say it, but when people win so many fights in a row, you're gonna lose eventually. And more than likely she'll win the rematch, and then that division gonna be stale again.
But also, this is hurting Erin Blanchfield because now they got to fight a rematch. So then, what does Erin do? What happens if Alexa win the second time? Then what? You know what I mean? So like,
they might make Erin fight somebody. Erin might lose.
I'm saying, dude, because then we're gonna have Davison versus Brandon all over again, man. Because if these are number one, number two fighters in the flyweight division, they can go back and forth.
I don't want to see that.
So it's like the women's MMA ain't really looking too good. Other than a couple of contenders like Amanda.
Yeah,
Lemos,
there's some hot fighters.
Erin Blanchfield.
There's a few. The thing with the women's divisions, it's always seemed like you got the champion, and then there's about 2 or 3 other fighters worth watching, and everybody else kind of just there, just a name on the list. I hate to say it, it's almost like the flyweight division. You got the champion, you got about 2 or 3 guys. What's the guy name? He fought Brandon Moreno. He fought everybody. Brandon Royval. Once you start getting to Brandon Royval in the flyweight, he's ranked what, number 4 or 5?
He's getting a title shot?
No, I'm saying he's up there to where he's in that 4 or 5 or 6 category. But he alternate wins and losses. So it's like, how was somebody who alternating wins and losses that high up on the rankings? Yeah. And that's kind of where the women's MMA is. It's like you got a few people, and then after the 4th or 5th ranked person, it's like ain't none of them really worth watching. I hate to say it, but something got to be done to spice up the division. Hey, they need a tournament, or they need to do something.
Valentina, she was getting stuff, man. I don't know what happened in the 4th round. She started going for these weird takedowns. She wasn't landing nothing. It looked like Alexa was putting hands on her. I think Valentina, she gets to a point in her career to where she try to coast and just do enough. And that's what Amanda Nunes get criticized for too. Because when she fights certain opponents, she'll just get the takedown and try to coast. I think that's what Valentina tried to do, man. It didn't really work out too good. But Alexa, that's probably one of the best back takes I ever seen.
Speaking of back takes, I think that might be the best rear naked choke I've ever seen. Bro, that rear naked choke was perfect.
Alexa made one mistake though. She said she trained a lot for that position. And like, you don't come out and speak about that.
Yeah,
you gotta play chess, man. You gotta just say, hey, there was an opportunity and I took it. But now Valentina know to look out for that, man.
Because that's the only submission that's gonna work like that. Because obviously you don't want to play the triangle game. People never get triangle. You don't want to play the guillotine game because you're still back on your back. Speaking of which, why did Derek Brunson drop down for a guillotine? But anyway.
Why?
And then armbar stuff, you got to be in a dominant position to really get those. So why would you tell them with your secret move?
Yeah, we need y'all to like this video, subscribe, leave a comment.